what's for dinner.
The incredible edible egg.
Milk does a body good.
Pork, the other white meat.
All of these advertising campaigns have been made possible through the agricultural checkoff programs.
Good evening. My name is Gus McNair with the Sanger FFA chapter. With me today are Landon Boland, Michaela Dodson, Reagan Brennick, and Ben Sikora. The USDA works to promote sales in agricultural commodities by mandating a checkoff program.
Today we'll further look at the history of the checkoff program, how they work, which commodities use them, and take a look at a new program that was introduced in the Agriculture Act of 2014, better known as the Farm Bill.
According to the USDA, the checkoff program is a system where the industry collects fees from producers and then uses the funds to increase the success of businesses and farmers within their industry.
These programs allow farmers, ranchers, and other stakeholders to pull in their funds and develop a coordinated program of research, promotion, and consumer information to improve, maintain, and develop markets for the industry.
Take a minute and travel back to 1986. The average cost of a gallon of gas was 89 cents, and the average cost of ground beef was $1.29.
Ronald Reagan was in his second term as president. Cattle prices were lower than they have ever been in 40 years.
Farms and ranches are disappearing due to the inability to pay the bills.
Consumers began purchasing other protein alternatives that they deemed healthier than beef. Therefore, it's time to take a stand.
In 1986, a woman named Joanne Smith spearheaded an effort to create a Cattlemen's Beef Council and a program that would become the beef checkoff program as we know it today.
So how does the checkoff program work?
Since we've been talking about beef, let's continue with the checkoff program. The Cattlemen's Research Board and the Cattlemen's Beef Promotion and Research Board, commonly known as the Cattlemen's Beef Board, or CBB, oversees the collection of $1 per head on live, domestic, and imported cattle.
In addition to a comparable assessment on imported beef and beef products.
Checkoff is qualified by state beef councils, which retain up to 50 cents on the dollar. The state councils forward the other 50 cents per head to the CBB and Research Board.
Oh. The structure of the beef checkoff program is based on the following. All producers and importers pay the same dollar per head. Producers in the state control 1/2 of the money collected by state beef councils. All national checkoff funded programs are budgeted and evaluated by the beef board. Beef board members are nominated by fellow beef producers.
The checkoff does not own cattle packing plants or retail outlets.
It can't single-handedly turn around a bad market.
The checkoff program was designed to stimulate others to buy more beef and was designed to make more beef and consumers to buy more beef.
After more than 2 years of painful and extraordinary legislative maneuvers, a 5-year farm bill was signed into law on February 7, 2014.
While the bill did not contain much reform of large commodity payments, there are many ones for the organic and sustainable agriculture community.
Nor can they be used to influence government policy action, including lobbying.
Now that you know about the beef checkoff program works, what other commodities are using the checkoff program?
Currently 21 research and promotional programs are in place, including beef, eggs, fluid milk processors, house avocados, soybeans, and watermelons, just to name a few.
This will not break anyone's bank. However, this will be a new cost of doing organic business.
The new farm bill opens the door for an organic checkoff program, but establishing this program will take some work. At this time, all conventional checkoff programs represent a single commodity.
One of which is the organic checkoff program. Prior to the Farm Bill passage, organic products were subject to the conventional checkoff program already in place.
The Farm Bill clarifies that all certified organic operations are exempt from the checkoff program, whether the products are 100% organic or 95% organic, or whether it is a split operation.
Therefore, organic producers that do not pay into a single commodity checkoff program would be required to pay an annual fee based on percentage of units sold.
This can be accomplished through initiatives such as consumer advertising, marketing partnerships, education, production, research, and new product development.
Proponents of Farm Bill opens the door for an organic checkoff program, but establishing this program will take some work. At this time, all conditional checkoff programs represent a single commodity.
As mentioned previously, there are 21 research and promotion programs in place. However, an organic checkoff would be a multi-commodity order, which makes this program somewhat controversial.
Organic producers who are already paying into a single commodity checkoff program would be given the option to choose the organic checkoff program instead.
You're probably wondering why they get a choice. It's fairly simple. No one is required nor permitted to pay into more than one checkoff program at a time.
The dollars that producers spend each year will now go towards a new organic marketing campaign.
Proponents of the organic checkoff program believe that it will expand the consumer's understanding of what organic stands for and the distinction between organic label versus unregulated natural and eco labels.
It is thought that the demand for organic products will be on the rise. However, others are still not quite sure that the organic checkoff program will have such an effect on the food industry.
Many worry that the goal of Organic Trade Association, who is an advocate for the new checkoff program, is to use this as an advertising campaign to educate the consumer about what organic delivers.
The OTA feels that they still have a few consumers that are confused about their produce and how they are harvested.
Now that the Farm Bill has led the way, the next step is the submission of a proposal for an organic checkoff program that meets the USDA's requirements.
After submission of the proposal, there will be publication in the Federal Register for comment, possible public meetings, nominations and appointment of a board, production of a recommended assessment rate, budget and marketing plans, and approval by the USDA of that plan.
Only after completion of all these steps will an organic checkoff program be operational. The disagreements between industry stakeholders regarding the organic checkoff program will no doubt continue throughout this process.
It is clear that the checkoff program offers many benefits for producers and consumers alike.
The beef, pork, eggs, soybeans, lamb, and sorghum programs generate over $250 annually in assessments collected from producers or growers.
These funds finance a variety of programs, including advertising, consumer education, production, nutrition, and marketing research, as well as new and forward market development.
Commodity checkoff programs are designed to strengthen the position of each respective commodity in the marketplace by increasing domestic demand and consumption and by expanding foreign markets for these commodities.
With the Agricultural Act of 2014 now in effect, the organic producers will now see many of the benefits of the checkoff program. However, there will be many growing pains along the way.
We appreciate your time in listening to our presentation, Check Off or Check Out. We would now entertain many questions that you may have about our presentation.